Hi everybody, it's Laura. Welcome back. And it came. Let me pause you just a second. Okay, we're going to go with the flow. I have my heater on. Thank you for hanging out with me today. We are going to go through over 2 pounds of Chelsea's beads. I had some money set aside. I've been building up so that I can make, I really do appreciate having a good bead box, but I like to be able to order beads that I like. And so, I missed out on when she had the sale, 50% off sale, because we had snow and I couldn't get out of the house to put money on my card. So be it. It wasn't meant to be. That's okay. And I don't keep cash on a card. So, I need a good screenshot for my order. Let's do that. Ooh, nice. So, we're going to use a couple different angles. Okay. You can see there's a lot of goodies in there, isn't there? Okay, so this is a chunky order. I'm probably not going to put it right in this right away. I will get out a dish so that we can look at the beads. You know what? I am going to put them in right away so that I don't forget what's what, because some of these are kind of sort of alike, but they're not. And I'll tell you why. Because I have some color enhanced quartz and kiwi jasper that look quite a bit alike, but they're different. And guys, this is not something I ordered. That must be a free gift. Look at that. We'll look at these towards the end. Look at all of this goodness. We will start with the very first thing I ordered. Well, not the very first thing, but I ordered a lot of things, and then I ordered some things that I wanted to make something with. So we're going to start with, what did I just do? Okay. I think it is this. So I ordered, and these are 15-inch strands. I'm going to bring you guys down where I can see what I'm looking at, and you can see without having to struggle. Oh, maybe I'm a little too close. Goodness. Minerva, get it right there, girl. There we go. How pretty are they? These are bone, not glass. They have a nice good size hole. I can get probably a 1 millimeter leather through those. These are vintage stock bone 8 by 6 millimeter rondelle, carved dark X on them. Aren't they beautiful? And they're bone, so not every single one is going to be exactly perfect or exactly the same. I like this one with the color in it. There's another one with some different coloring. Look at that one. Very beautiful. So that is one of them. And this was $5 a strand. If there was one that was a little different, I will tell you. Because there's some that were not $5. So I better look at my paperwork that came with it, which I think I'm sitting on. Yeah. There were some that were less than 5, a couple that were more than 5, but that one was 5. And I'm going to put the bone all out here where you can see my vision. And then I got these bone tubes. So this is vintage stock bone 24 by 8 millimeter tubes. They're off-white carved crossing lines. Aren't they beautiful? Very pretty. Do you see my vision yet? And then I saw these on the website and I was like, oh, I have to have them. Okay. These are vintage stock 22 by 22 bone. And they're 3 millimeter thick flower pendants. You get them in 12-piece lots. And isn't he beautiful? They're drilled through the top. You can see right there. They're off-white with a floral motif. I love these. I plan on earrings, necklace sets, bracelet, you know, a dangle. Some are a little thinner. He's a little thinner. He might become a purse charm or something. I actually have a couple that are thin, so they might become earrings. I do have 2 thin ones, so we'll make the 2 thin ones earrings. So there is my vision for necklace and bracelets and earrings. I had to have them. So I'm going to put them away in my tray real quick so that I can get them labeled. I have a big tray for all this stuff. These were all $5 items. Just up in the air a little bit. And I will probably make something at the end of the video. Depends on how long it takes me to do this. Because I know a lot of people don't want to watch a real long video. And that's fine. Let's see if I can unknot this and I can keep the cord. Because look at the cord these are on. That one, yeah. I'm going to hang on to the cord. Let's see if I can get this to unknot. Or at least just come apart. My fingers don't work very well. And I cut all my fingernails off. Nope, I'm just going to have to cut it. That's okay. These bone, I don't buy a lot of bone. So I have to have, you know, I want a reason to buy it. But I do like it. It's just something that I have to have. This cording is fabulous. So thank you, Chelsea's Beads, for having this on this beautiful cord. So yes, I'm keeping the cording. These I'm going to leave right on there, little things. I have little papers because I want to keep my my paperwork intact. Okay, so the next one we've got is rose quartz. And they are the 11 by 9 rounded cubes. Those are squares. Oh my gosh, guys, I love looking through. Look at these. Look at these. They are beautiful. Oh my goodness. Look at these rose quartz. And these were also $5. Guys. I will keep these on the strand. Some of these I won't be able to keep on the strand, but if I can, I will for right now until I go to use them. Ah, these are 11 by 9 rounded cubes. Absolutely amazing. I love rose quartz. And the next one is moonstone. Look at this, guys. Look at this. $11 by 9. Or no. 6mm round moonstones. Look at them. That just screams ice, snow. Look at those moonstones. 6mm round moonstones. The different variations, you can see the colors in them. Guys, how beautiful. I only got one strand. I had a limit of, I was going to start out with $80 and then my shipping. When I got done, it came to like $92. And I was like, well, at $100, I get free shipping. So I went ahead and bumped my order up to $100 because I had enough. That way I got more stuff. Okay, now the next item I got was cherry quartz. And did I get 2 of them? Yes, I did. So I think these are it. I'm teasing you guys, actually. Can you tell? There it is. Look at this cherry quartz. There's 2 strands here. I'll have to take these off. But aren't they beautiful? Look at the different variations and colors. This cherry quartz was on sale for $2.28. And they are 6mm cubes. They're beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I'm going to open these up and get them put away. But yes, $2.28 a strand. Let's get that down in there. I love working with cube beads, especially if I'm making bracelets and earrings. And I love working with quartz, and all my order except for those 3 bone beads are all gemstone. So, yes. Get this clipped. Get them down in there. Look at all this yumminess. Well, I don't think you can see the whole tray, but I will definitely show you the whole tray. So, I get my emails from Chelsea's Beads all the time. I think the very first order I got from Chelsea's Beads was a half off sale. So that's a really good time to buy, but you know, you're limited on the half off sales. So let's go ahead and put a little paper in there so we know what that is. Otherwise, I might forget what they are. The paper doesn't want to go down in. Get down in there. There we go. The next item I have for you is Angelite. Now, this is the first time I have seen this, and I think that's one, and this is the other, because they are the only actual blue beads that I have. So I'm going to set that one aside so I can find it. And yes, so this is the 6mm Angelite. It has the brown inclusions. This strand I thought was very, very beautiful. And they have different batches. Different batches have different colors, lightness, darkness. more browns, less browns. I thought this strand was very pretty, and I plan on using it with some of the other beads that I have here. And this was a $5 strand. Am I correct? Yes. So very pretty. It just that brown tone in there just set that pretty blue right off. I love that tone of that blue in that also. I could have left that on the strand, but that's okay. We'll get them off. So pretty. It reminds me almost of Imperial Jasper in a way. Instead of it being pinks, these are in browns. So we're going to go ahead and get its little paper in there so I know what we have. And then we have Mexican Crazy Lace Agate. And what size is this? Oh, these are these. You guys are gonna love these. Alrighty. So I got 2 strands of these. Look at their hearts. Aren't they beautiful, guys? These were only $2.50 a strand. Guys, look at this. Look at the colors. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at the variations in each of the strands. Pull them apart here. So yes, I got 2 strands. They'll work great in necklaces. I have those big shell hearts, and I plan on making necklaces and bracelets, earrings, using these with the shell hearts. I was going to say maybe I can just, I don't know if they're going to go down in there or not. I think, no, it's bouncing up too much. Unfortunately, maybe if I just cut that squirrely piece off. But I don't think, nope, it's not going to work. That's okay. So anyways, I saw this Mexican Crazy Lace Agate on so many times. I just lost one. It went flying, landed in my dish right there. And I've been looking at it, and it can be quite expensive. So when I got a chance to get, oh my goodness, they're just going everywhere. Let me work it one side at a time. When I got a chance to get some of these, and then I did get a strand, I believe, with the bigger beads to go with these. So get back in there. Oh my word. Let's see if I can just get them to get off on the dish. And then we'll take care of them from there. They're just going everywhere, but aren't they cute? I'm only going to undo one side at a time. But I was able to get them at a decent price. Some places want like 10, 15. I'll be picking those up everywhere. I know I had one hit the table at least. I'll find it. I do need to come out here and clean off my table. It is, right now it's 41 degrees. So that's always a positive. I didn't know this was going to take so long. I'm sorry, guys. Floor bead. All right. Are you kidding me? They're just meant to be everywhere, sharing the love. Sharing the love. I'm not sure exactly where he went, but I heard him hit. He's in here somewhere. I have one of those there. That's okay. That's okay. All right. Then we have the 6mm cube in Mexican Crazy Lace Agate. I think this is the last cube we have, so this is going to be it. Get back in the bag. Get back in the bag. And guys, look at these. You get all of those earth tones, the pinks, the tans, the browns, the grays. Look at that. They are so beautiful. Look at that one with the swirls. That's my favorite. Let's see if it'll... Nope. Nope. It says nope. Nope, nope. We're not doing that. It's crazy how hard it is to get these beads in there. It's like, you think that they would just go right in without making a big mess, but no. I'm doing this into the wrong hand. It's awkward. I was hoping to see that my bargain bead box has been shipped, but still has not. So that is the 6mm cubes. And they have different batches, different shades of them. And then, so that, the hearts are $3.75. I think I said $2.50. They were $3.75. The cubes were on sale for $2.50. Now, the next one I have on my list was the red sardonyx. These are absolutely gorgeous. Let me get them out. And they're kind of a orangey red. They had some that were more red, darker red, brighter, more white. But I chose from this batch. I really, really love this color. And here you have one with kind of a grayish brown in it. Look at the striped one. They just are so beautiful. So pretty. This one was $5.25. So a little more expensive, but the color of these beads is just amazing. I'm going to put a couple right here on the tray so you can look at them while I do this. And these are 10 by 10 by 4mm squares. And I love making bracelets. Bracelets are jewelry for you to wear. So are rings, because you get to see the beauty. Where, you know, with a necklace, that's something you wear for others to see. The same with earrings. Unless you're taking a selfie, you're not going to see them while you have them on. They're so pretty. Let me get my little paper in there. And I don't think I have room in here for the rest of my Chelsea's beads, so I will have 2 Chelsea bead trays. So the purple enhanced kiwi quartz are a 12 by 7 by 4mm rectangle. I believe that is these. Because this is the only purple looking quartz that I have. A purple looking bead. Look at this. I love the speckles. This one here has a clear spot on it. Very pretty. There's a lot of them with the clear inclusions where you can tell it's a quartz. I love this strand. Now I wish I'd gotten more. I may have to make another order. Because once I have a bead in my hand and I can actually see what the bead looks like. Let me get a couple out here on the tray for you. Then I'm like, oh, I need more of those. You know, this would be one of those. And these were $5. So, and you get quite a few. But, yeah, this is a bead that I would run through in a heartbeat. I would go through these in a heartbeat. Yeah, I would have to have like 3 or 4 strands of those. So after this comes the carnelian. And the carnelian was on sale for $3.75. What shape was the carnelian? It was the oval. Here we go, right here. Look at these carnelians. Aren't they beautiful? I'm on the dish for you. We've got some really dark ones. We got some lighter ones. We got one here that's got clear. We got a real pale one. You got all kinds of shades and color variations. This carnelian is very, very, very pretty. I love carnelian. I love oh, not necessarily. I'm not a big ruby person, but I love garnet. And I love rose quartz. And this purple kiwi jasper is absolutely stunning. That's going to be one of my favorite beads. So I can't wait to work with them also. Oh, been putting them in the wrong hole. And trust me, you guys wouldn't look good together. I really don't think you would. Get that paper to stand up in there. Get rid of my trash. And again, they were on sale for $3.75. The next one is Zebra Jasper 12 by 8 by 3 millimeter rectangle. And these were $3.80 a strand. And they also had different batches you could choose from. But look at these. They're so pretty. So very pretty. They are so beautiful. This one has a little peekaboo hole. It doesn't go all the way through, but it's so cute and unique. I love this strand. I was sitting in bed shopping at like 5 o'clock in the morning. Don't tell on me. Isn't that terrible? Here, let's put a few on the tray for you to look at. Let me throw these back in here. They are so unique. I could see these with a little cow. Isn't that funny? With a little cow charm. Get our little paper with them. I have information on the back so that if I ever want to just look them up real quick, I can. So, after the Mexican Zebra Jasper, we have Color Enhanced Quartz, Purple Blue, 6 millimeter faceted. Well, that was easy enough because that's the only strand of faceted beads that I picked up. Aren't they pretty? And we have one that's all blue except for a little bit of splash of purple. Isn't that pretty? These are so, so gorgeous. Absolutely love it. I'll leave this one on the strand. This one was $5 a strand. I'm almost out of beads here. I may have plenty of room to put my other Chelsea's order, but it's a pretty big order. Honey Tiger Eye. I have, I can't remember what other beads I have, if it was Tiger Eye or if it was something else, but it was honey colored and it just drew me to it. But that looks so much like honey. You know those honey sticks that you get? Yeah, that kind of reminds me. And I'll leave these on the strand also, but look at the glow. Tiger Eye is so beautiful with the glow in it. And this just is stunning. That honey color is beautiful. And those were 6.5 millimeter rounds, if I didn't say so. And they were $5 a strand. And then we have, and I have others of these, but I can't remember if they're a 6 or an 8. And I make bracelets with these. This is hot pink. This is color enhanced Tiger Eye in hot pink, 6 millimeter. Again, you have that beautiful flashing from the Tiger Eye. And this will be in a bracelet coming soon. I love it. Love, love, love that. I love when they do the color enhancing on the Tiger Eye. I think I have some purple, I have some more of the red, and I have some blue, I believe. And then those are $5. And then Angelite 5 millimeter. Okay, here is what the Angelite 8 millimeter looks like without. You can see the difference. Let me get some that has the coloring. This is a 6 millimeter with the inclusions that I chose. And you can see the difference. This is just plain blue. And then the 6 millimeter that I chose has the inclusions. So very pretty. And here you got one with just a little tiny bit of brown in it. A couple of them have like different shades of blue. But for the most part, they're just plain blue. But still, it's a very pretty, beautiful blue strand. Again, this is the Angelite. And I may have to, nope. Oh, yep, I'm going to have to take it off its strand. No, that means beads everywhere. But we'll be careful. We will be careful. But again, Easter, Mother's Day, I am not doing a whole lot of jewelry for Valentine's Day. I did last year. I did a whole series of Valentine's jewelry. I think I did like 14 days of Valentine's or something like that. I can't remember how I did it. But I know on February 1st, I had a heart attack and didn't know it. So ladies, make sure you take care of yourselves. Put my little paper in there. And then I have Lepidolite. It's 4 millimeter round. And this is, I think, the only small strand. I don't think I got any more 4 millimeters. Whoop. We have a runaway. Did it come off from here? Nope, it came off from there. But look at that. Aren't they pretty? Very pretty. Kind of that cross between that purple and grayish color. You know, very pretty. Very pretty. I love those. Those are going to be great color enhancers for a lot of these beads. Give it that little pop of color without it being too big. And those were also $5. Now, Peach Adventuring. That's got to be this strand. Am I right? 8x5 millimeter roundels. Look at these. They'll go good with these. I can get a hold of them. Look at them with those. So pretty. Anyways, Peach Adventuring. These were also $5 a strand. They're 8x5 millimeter rondelles. I love rondelles because you can do so much with them. You can put a flat spacer between them. You can put a bead cap between them. You can put like these little small round beads between them. Like I found one of my hearts. You can do a lot with a good rondelle. I'm going to open these because I know they're not going to fit down in there just because of the shape of them. This bead tray is just so full of colors. And I love the variation of colors from the whites to the light peaches to the medium peaches. You got some that are almost a gray peach, more of a brownie peach. Some are almost clear, more of an opaque. I am in love with it. Look at that one. Kind of a milky color. Look at this one. He's gray and peach. So pretty. I am excited about these beads. We have 2 more to go. And these are both $5 strands. So we have pink zebra jasper rondelles. They're also 8x5 millimeter. Aren't they gorgeous? I love these. Very pretty. And they'll go with so many things in this box. I love it. Beady heaviness. Heavenliness. I can't say the word I want to say. All this beady goodness there. We'll just say it that way. But look at how pretty those are. So pretty. So, so pretty. Get them all down in there. And then I'll show you the whole bead tray when we get done. Because we already are at like quite a bit of time. Okay. And then we have our last item, which is Color Enhanced Rutilated Quartz in pink. And it's an 8 millimeter round. Look at this. Get them on the tray a little better. Look at all those pinks and splashes of color. Aren't they beautiful? All the variations. As I said, I kind of curated my beads. This is my choice. And I gotta tell you guys, if you want to just go through and pick beads that you like of your own, save up $100. Well, save up a little more than 100. So when you go over your 100 mark, you're safe. And then just go to Chelsea's Beads and get free shipping, because that's what I did. But look at those. Aren't they pretty? I love it. Again, these are rutilated quartz in pink with they're 8mm. I love the variation of the color on these beads. Look at that one. He's like creamy color. You can't even see through him. How pretty. I may have to search him out and save him for, there's a couple like that. I'll save them for special projects. Oh my goodness. And I love, I can't think of the name of the bead. It's kind of looks like a pink camo kind of thing. But anyways, my order was $102 with free shipping. And look at the pretty beads. Let me get this in there. This doesn't want to stand up because he's kind of tall with nothing to hold him up. So we'll kind of scoot him under the beads like that. And he's the same way. I'll kind of bend it over. And we'll get him kind of scooted under the beads. There we go. Now, my freebie. It looks like we have lava beads. Free gift. Look at those. So we're going to put them in there. So we have some 4mm. Oh, they have like, they're not lava beads. Look at these. They have a texture to them. They have a design on them. How pretty. I think these will go really good in with my bone projects. How lovely. Thank you so much. I'm going to put them right there. I thought at first they were lava beads, but they're not. And that's a big old bag of them. Look at that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, let me bring you up in the air and see if you can see everything in the tray. Oh, I sat too long and now I'm kind of stiff. Gotta bring you up a little bit higher. There you go. Look at that, guys. Isn't that beautiful? Ah. Get that string down in where it belongs. But I am so pleased with my order. Yeah, 43 minutes unboxes. Guys, thank you for hanging out with me today. I'm excited. This order is just completely amazing. Completely, totally amazing. Let me know which one was your favorite, and if you have ever shopped at Chelsea's Beads yourself. If not, give her a look up, and it is Chelsea's Beads. Let me cover up my personal info. Chelsea's Beads, LLC.com. Give her a look up, check out her website, and get on our mailing list. Love you guys, and I'll talk to all of you guys down in the comments below. Bye, everybody.